Good afternoon, T-Birds. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Coronado High School MCJROTC and remain standing for the national anthem sung by the Coronado Choir and the pledge to the flag. Gentlemen, please remove your hats with the exception of our graduates, and please remain standing until the color guard exits.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets with glares bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for the invocation led by Sarthak Dalal.
So, today marks the beginning of the rest of our lives. Recognizing our diversity in beliefs, values, and faith, but honoring our unity and gratitude, I invite you to reflect quietly on all that the future holds for our class, while expressing thanks for all those who have helped us get to this point, expressing thanks for our faculty, family, friends, and mentors who have all supported us. Let us hope for the strength and courage to endure life's unpredictability head on. Let us pray that we will be able to girl boss, gaslight, and gatekeep in the face of whatever challenges our future may present. Whether it may be tests, careers, or ambulances, let us pray that we may prepare for the transition into this new chapter of our lives. And finally, I'd like to leave you all with a few lines of advice, though you may not understand them. Uttam dad dadat padam, madhyam padam tuchuk tuchuk, khanishtam kunati padam, sursuri pran khatam. Thank you, and you may be seated. Please welcome our next speaker, Madeline Ansley, your Student Council President.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Madeline Ansley, and I'm honored to stand here as your Class of 2022 Student Council President. When thinking of what to say to all of you, hopefully something not entirely forgettable, all I could think about was that my favorite word is nevertheless. I will warn you, you're about to hear this word a lot for the next minute. It's truly quite a cryptic word at its definition, but I realize that the word nevertheless is the perfect epitome for the human experience. Each of you have a nevertheless. No matter if it is a small stumble or a free fall, there is always a nevertheless. It's why you're here right now, and it's central to being human. We are hopeless in the way that in any circumstance, resilience is an instinct, trying and failing. We have done it countless times, and countless times we will do it again. I think that's rather beautiful. It's hopelessly human. Standing here right now is my own nevertheless. Polarizing anxiety would have never let me share this piece of myself to one person before, let alone to all of you. But resilience isn't always going from one floor to the next. Most of the time, it's tying your shoelaces before you even take the following step. Although that's a tacky metaphor, this is certainly the most valuable thing I have learned these past 4 years. So, no matter what direction your step is in when you leave this venue and walk ahead, remember that nevertheless, you are human. Remember to find that which makes us uniquely human. Failure and growth, insecurity and accomplishment, pain and love, loneliness and empathy. And most simply, but most importantly, happiness. I'm sure you all don't want nor need to hear a motivational definition for each part of this list, but there is one thing I'd like to say. I think it's often hard to remember that being human means experiences in both ends of the spectrum. But even when experiencing both to the fullest extent, we nevertheless find balance. We push forward, and we find happiness. Like Henry David Thoreau once said, happiness is like a butterfly. If you turn your attention to other things, it will come and sit softly on your shoulder. Every human has the innate ability to be happy, nevertheless of anything else. And if you're still looking for it, there's a countless population of butterflies in the world. I'm sure yours will find you soon. All the most beautiful things in the world come from the happiness we share and carry, the happiness we have the resilience to keep pursuing. If anything, I hope that nevertheless, you'll remember this word sometimes and leave a piece of the gifts that come with it wherever you go. Thank you, and please welcome our next speaker, the amazingly wonderful Christina Lee, your All-Coronado girl.
Thank you, Madeline. Good afternoon, everyone. Graduates, parents, families, friends, teachers, administrators, and staff. Today is truly a remarkable day. So I prepared this speech very carefully, the way that any good IB student would. I waited until the last minute, drank a cup of coffee, rolled up my sleeves, sat down at my computer, and Googled graduation speech ideas. And here we are today, so let's begin. First of all, I'm incredibly honored to have the opportunity to be speaking here and sharing the stage with some very distinguished fellow graduates. Before you today, I would like to raise the question, who are we? Behind every great athlete is a great coach. Behind every student is a teacher. Behind every perfect SAT score is a well-paid tutor, or a bribe, or both. Behind every great man is a great woman. We can throw that one out. We own our accomplishments. They belong to us. But no man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. Throughout high school and throughout our lives, we have been shaped and uplifted and guided by the people around us. Thank you to those who made us wonder. Thank you to those who made us doubt. Thank you to those who made us apologize. Thank you to those who showed us love. Thank you to those who helped us succeed. And thank you to those who defeated us, pushing us to do better. Thank you to those who made a difference. On behalf of the great Coronado class of 2022, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to the people who changed our lives so that we may go on to change the world. Thank you. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome our next speaker, my good friend since second grade, and your All-Coronado boy, Luke Miller.
Thank you, Christina. Good afternoon, teachers, family members, friends, district officials, and most importantly, the Coronado class of 2022. My name is Luke Logan Miller, and it is my honor to be speaking before you today as this year's All-Coronado boy. Now, if you have read the program, you may have noticed that the title of my speech is Teach Me to Fish. And while I do not mean this literally, I will accept any fishing lessons at project graduation by the pool later tonight. What I do mean, however, is the famous proverb, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. In class of 2022, you know how to fish. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it in the clubs that you have founded. I've seen it in the teams that you have captained. I've watched it in the moving plays that you have directed, and I've heard it in the beautiful songs that you have performed. I've seen your tenacious spirit and humor cheering on classmates at sporting events, and I've witnessed your unique and creative problem-solving abilities in the crowded parking lot after lunch. But most importantly, I see your compassion, I see your kindness, and I see your innate desire to help those around you. But while we may know how to fish today in the pond that is Coronado, in the pond that is high school, we are delving into deeper, maybe more daunting waters within an ocean of uncertainty. In our future endeavors, we may feel that our abilities are just insufficient, or that some new challenges may just be insurmountable. So today, I propose a new approach to these vast and possibly intimidating waters. You have been taught how to fish. Now, bring your fishing pole. Bring your fishing pole to the first day of college. Bring your charisma to your first job interview. Bring your passion, bring your talent, bring your resilience, but most crucially, bring your willingness to learn and grow, because no challenge is insurmountable for the group of individuals that I see right now. Class of 2022, I am looking forward to seeing the communities impacted, the solutions designed, and the lives changed. Because when you bring your fishing pole, your eagerness to adapt and evolve, you are single-handedly building a more accepting, a more progressive, and a more prosperous society. And as we embark on this new chapter of our lives, remember to express your gratitude to those who taught you how to fish. To my parents, my grandparents, my brother, and my entire family, thank you. To my wise teachers, thank you. To my inspiring friends, thank you. And to the entire graduating Coronado class of 2022, thank you and congratulations. Although Christina was originally scheduled to deliver all 6 speeches here this afternoon, the Coronado student body has limited her to only 2. So please welcome a familiar face to the stage for episode 2, your 2022 Coronado Salutatorian, Christina Lee.
Thank you, Luke. Hello, it's me, again. When I was given the opportunity to speak at graduation, there were 2 options. One speech of double length, or 2 separate speeches of normal length. I'm physically unable to speak for more than 150 seconds at a time. My throat clogs up, my eyes roll into the back of my head, I faint. So I chose the latter option. We all know the term déjà vu. Maybe you're French and have been using the expression since right out of the womb. Or maybe you learned it last year through Olivia Rodrigo. No shame. It's a commonly used French loanword that translates to already seen, expressing the feeling that one has lived through the present situation before. I'm experiencing some déjà vu right now. Maybe you are as well. But instead of déjà vu, I would like to talk about another, less commonly used French borrowing, jamais vu. Jamais vu means never seen. It is the phenomenon of experiencing a situation that one recognizes in some fashion, but that nonetheless seems novel and unfamiliar. Jamais vu will characterize the next stage in our lives. In college, you'll get a 19 on your first exam and think, jamais vu. At your new job, you'll be forced into a hellish corporate team building retreat in the middle of the woods and think, jamais vu. In the military, you'll be yelled at by your drill sergeant and think, jamais vu. And during your gap year, you'll be all alone without any of your friends and think, jamais vu. Sorry. New situations, jamais vu, never seen, can be challenging and frightening. It's natural to feel intimidated by the future because we anticipate uncertainty, difficulty, and maybe even pain and disappointment. Mais c'est la vie, that's life. The future is exciting because it is unknown. And a full life contains everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but hopefully more good than bad or ugly. To Coronado High School, to my fellow graduates, and to everyone joining us here today, I say thank you, next. Now it is my pleasure to welcome our next speaker, my good friend and your valedictorian, Samuel Kligman.
Thank you, Christina. Good afternoon. My name is Samuel Licon Kligman, and I am honored to be your valedictorian for the Coronado High School class of 2022. In a letter written shortly before his death, former United States Senator Bob Dole urged us all to never forget the sacrifice made not just by his generation, but by all those who wear the uniform of this country. Yes. Senator Dole was a member of the greatest generation, an assemblage of individuals who laid down their lives to protect this country and the world from demagoguery. In fact, Senator Dole himself was gravely injured during the Second World War. Nevertheless, he persevered and joined an elite group of veterans whose service to this country did not end when Japan surrendered upon the decks of the USS Missouri, but continued as holders of public office, safeguards of our democracy. And while the members of that great generation have passed on, let their legacies be eternal. For while the despotism they protected us against was found on foreign soils, the one we, my fellow graduates, face is found upon our own. Our country has become divided, with a line of demarcation segregating individuals into factions of reason and fear, euphemized as freedom. What does this freedom entail? Freedom to make the accessibility of the ballot box dependent upon your zip code. Freedom to withhold literature if its message makes you compelled to reckon with your own morality. Freedom to legitimize illegitimate insurgency that strikes at the stability of our democratic foundations. Freedom to fear for our safety inside the classroom. And yes, freedom to surrender our medical discretion to the indiscretion of the state. This leads us to our generational burden, retaking democracy and the word freedom. For the members of the greatest generation, there was no roadmap to relinquish the world of fascism. What there was, however, was a call to service and inspirational leaders who called upon others to summon their courage from within. Our generation does not have Franklin Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, or Dwight Eisenhower to serve as our exemplars of courage. Decidedly, we have our own. Our exemplars are the brave citizens of Ukraine, refusing to succumb to the imperialist desires of one small autocrat. Our exemplars are the Tennessee school teachers who risk their livelihoods continuing to teach Mouse, for they know that dangerous books are the building blocks for a safe democracy. Our exemplars are the school board officials whose commitment to student safety is undeterred by the threat of intemperate mobs. But most of all, when I look across this room today, I see our generation's greatest hope in retaking democracy and the word freedom. You. My final words today are the exact ones that Dwight Eisenhower and Bob Dole used to conclude their speeches in Abilene, Kansas, not so long ago. I believe in the future of the United States of America. I believe in the future of the United States of America because of you. Thank you, and let's be the generation that ends gun violence. Please welcome our principal, Mr. Mark Escareno.
Thank you, Samuel. Great words. Hello, T-Birds. Thank you to our student speakers and the great way in which they represented their class. We are happy to welcome our honored guests, EPISD Superintendent Diana Saavedra, Deputy Superintendent Mr. Vince Sheffield, Chief Schools Officer Dr. Carla Gonzalez, Chief Financial Officer Martha Aguirre, Assistant Superintendent of Schools Nancy Tovar, Student Services Coordinator for Isleta del Sur Pueblo Brenda Gutierrez, and EPISD Board President, Mr. Al Velarde. I would also like to thank our feeder pattern principals for being here today, Mr. Rafael Guardado from Johnson Elementary, and Ms. Haiti Appel from Don Haskins Pre-K through 8. Also a fellow T-Bird. At Coronado, I'm fortunate to work with the most outstanding faculty and staff. I want to thank all of them, especially those that are here with us this afternoon. It hasn't been easy, but thank you for persevering to help our students. Let's give them a big hand. A special thank you goes out to all of our parents, our grandparents, guardians, and extended family that helped and supported our students through online learning. It truly took a village with this generation. That was tough. Graduates, please join me in showing your appreciation for your families, your friends, and support systems that you have in the audience. Senior class of 2022, you finally made it to this memorable day. Despite the challenges of your high school careers, and there were a lot, this remarkable class has persevered and done incredible things. Seniors, I don't want you to be defined by the circumstances of your high school years. Instead, I want you to be defined by your strength and fortitude through this and how you came out stronger and more resilient than ever before. We don't choose the times that we're born into, but we can choose how we want to live our lives during the time given to us. Having known several of you for many years, and you mark a milestone for me, you're the first full graduating class I've known since you were freshmen. I have no doubt that you are moving on to great things. This class throughout the years has excelled in all areas: sports, fine arts, of course academics, and they have earned millions and millions of dollars in scholarships. Among you are numerous students that have earned distinctions such as performance acknowledgments, IB graduate designations, advanced AP scholars, and the only 2 National Merit Scholars in the city of El Paso. Will all of you who have earned a scholarship or academic recognition please stand at this time? If you've earned a scholarship or recognition, please stand. There you go. Congratulations, T-Birds. You may be seated. That's a lot. And now, will all students who are entering the military to serve our country please stand? Thank you for your dedication to our country. My congratulations to you all. Before the presentation of diplomas, it is my honor to introduce a group of students who have distinguished themselves by graduating in the top 2% of a graduating class of over 600 students. Mr. Andrews, are you? When Mr. Andrews calls your name, please come to the stage and remain until honor medals have been presented. Do you have the medals? And I'll put them on the hand. Yes.
Bana Abdel Jabber, Eva Asafani, Nina Chesa, Sarthak Dalal, Jamie Frank,
Sorry, they're all paper clips together. Can you take the paper clips off?
Naomi Katz, Sabrina Katz, oh Lord, here, take those. Minseo Kim, oh, thank you so much. Samuel Klegman, Christina Lee, Christian Lomarcus, Luke Miller, Ana Regina Solis Prieto.
Please join me in congratulating the top 2% class of 2022. And now, it's my privilege to present to you the top 2 students of this year's class. Go ahead, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. The top 2 students for this year's class, please come forward to receive your medal from Mr. Andrews when I call your name. Our salutatorian, Christina Lee. Congratulations, Christina. You can stand. And this year's valedictorian, Samuel Kligman, graduating with a GPA of 4.6236. Congratulations. Here you go, Samuel. Congratulations, T-Birds. You may now return to your seats. Coronado T-Birds, please join me in welcoming our superintendent, Diana Saavedra. Yes, ma'am. I'm presenting to you the class of 2022 for certification.
Thank you. Before I get started, I would like to take a minute to honor and remember the beautiful souls whose lives were cut short by the horrific act that occurred at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas. May we all find the strength, wisdom, and unity to do what is necessary so that no one has the experience to experience a tragedy like this again. And I challenge the graduates here today to become part of the solution. Strive always to make our world a more peaceful and loving place. Let's have a moment of silence to remember the 21 precious lives lost. Thank you. Again, my name is Diana Saavedra, and I'm the proud superintendent of the oldest, the largest, and the best school district in the El Paso region. It's my honor and privilege to be with you this afternoon to celebrate the 2022 class of Coronado High School. I must say that it's a tough act to follow, these wonderful young people, your peers, who have shared so many wonderful words of wisdom with you, but I'm gonna do my best to inspire you just a little bit more. I welcome you to the Coronado High School graduation ceremony of the class of 2022. Thank you, Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, our many alumni, and you, members of the class of 2022. I am honored to stand before you as you conclude this chapter of your lives and you begin the next one. I, like all of you, am embarking on a new and exciting journey. As your new superintendent, I've been so impressed with the caliber of students, staff, and teachers we have in this district. The drive and passion to build strong, well-rounded leaders of tomorrow makes me proud to be part of this dynamic team. As the first female superintendent, the first Latina superintendent in the 140-year history of El Paso ISD, I am eager to usher in a new era of innovation and progress. I aim to listen, I aim to learn, and I aim to build on the good while addressing opportunities to evolve for the better. For all the girls walking across the stage this afternoon, I stand before you as evidence that you too can realize your dreams. I see myself in all of you graduates, and it's my mission to create learning experiences so that every child in El Paso ISD realizes their full potential. To the parents, the abuelos, the abuelas, the tíos, the tías, brothers, sisters, family, and friends who love and support, stand by our graduates, cheer them on all along the way. This is their day as well. Please stand to be acknowledged, and graduates, let's give them a huge round of applause. We never achieve greatness alone. Class of 2022, you have transformed so much in 4 short years, from shy freshmen to extraordinary leaders prepared to take on the world. The T-Birds continue to lead in academics with $16.7 million in scholarships and El Paso's only 2 National Merit Scholars. Congratulations, Samuel Kligman and Luke Miller. Let's give them a round of applause. You see, graduates, Coronado has set the foundation for your success. Carry that rigor with you and take advantage of opportunities to make and learn from them. Explore, be courageous, and continue to chase your dreams. Horace Mann, a famous 19th century educator, stated, "Education, beyond all other devices of human origin, is the great equalizer of the conditions of men." I firmly believe that education is the opportunity equalizer. A high-quality education prepares you to be the leaders of tomorrow. In life, you will have multiple doors of opportunities that are open to you. Have the courage and curiosity to walk through those doors and achieve greatness. As I close, I would like to share with you a few things that my father taught me as I embarked on my journey, just as you did. You see, my father is an immigrant from Guadalajara, Mexico. He was discovered by a truancy officer picking oranges in the fields of Mission, Texas. He didn't begin school until he was 11 years old, but he was able to graduate when he was 19. He went on to earn a bachelor's degree from Trinity University, a master's degree from North Texas State University, and a doctorate degree from the University of Texas at Austin. He was a great man. He's living proof that you too will be presented with challenges. But regardless of what your circumstances are, regardless of what those challenges are, if you persevere, if you work hard, you too can overcome those challenges and you will achieve greatness. What he taught me were 3 things. He said, operate with integrity, always remember where you come from, and always give 100%. I want to congratulate you again, the high school class of Coronado 2022. I look forward to hearing about your accomplishments and how you will lead your generation to make the world a better place. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to ask Principal Mark Escareno to come back to the podium to assist me with the certification of graduates.
Thank you, Ms. Saavedra, for your inspiring words. At this time, I am proud to present to you the Coronado class of 2022 for certification.
Thank you, Principal Escareno. As superintendent of the El Paso Independent School District, I certify that all students receiving diplomas today have met the requirements for graduations as prescribed by the Board of Trustees, the El Paso Independent School District, and the state of Texas, and are entitled to receive their diplomas. Mr. Velarde, will you join me at the podium to accept the class of 2022?
Ms. Saavedra, faculty and staff, parents, family, and friends, on behalf of the El Paso Independent School District and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I accept the certification of the graduates of Coronado High School, the class of 2022.
Mr. Harris.
We will begin by presenting diplomas to IB candidates and top 10%. Top 10% students that are also IB students are indicated by the gold stoles. Coronado High School's class of 22 IB graduates. Eugenio Casuban. Rodrigo Mejia Garate. Jordan Davis. Gianna Newberry. Daniela Galina. Carlos Orantia Enriquez. Marco Grijalva. Alberto Perches. Minseo Kim. Sebastian Perches. Chloe Koenig. Rodrigo Perez. Diego Legareta. Enrique Pineda Sanchez. Christina Lee. David Rivera. Christian Lomarquez. Ana Regina Solis Pierto. Ana Clarisa Lopez. Samira Torino. Teresa Mansbart. Avery Wang. Ana Catalina Marquez. Georgia Welton. We will now move on to Coronado's top 10%. Bana Abdel Jabber. Ana Herrera. Damisola Diegi. Sorry. Alyssa Gallardo. Sarah Allard. Grace Gano. Carissa Almanzan. Ana Lorena Garcia. Elvia Andujo. Catherine Gilcrease. Madeline Ansley. Maggie Hayes. Ava Asfahani. Noah Yaroshevsky. Kale Beltran. Diego Jettery. Colin Beltran. Hinsu Jin. Corbin Perez. Naomi Katz. Avery Bloss. Sabrina Katz. Isabella Bonsher. Samuel Kligman. Melina Castro. Diego Martinez. Nina Chesa. Emily Medina. Paloma Collins. Andrea Melendez. Sarthak Dahl. Luke Miller. Arya Bella Daniels. Jason Nevarez. George Dipp. Leila Ochoa. Viviana Erives. Sadie Olivas. Jose Escoto, Jordan Popo, Mariana Esparza, Santiago Ramos Assam, Diego Espino, Samara Reynaga, Ethan Estep, Clara Valdez, Jacob Strelitz, Vanessa Yelder, Congratulations to Coronado High School's 2022 IB Diploma candidates and top 10%. We will now present the 2022 Coronado High School graduating class.
With it. So do you want to trade? Galia Abud. Aileen Leiva. Over here.
Over there,
Is it
on the
one
other
and
side.
One and one?
We can do this.
One and one. That's fine. Khalid Abdel Jaber. Elba Licerio Carrillo.
Logan Acevedo.
Matthew Liborn.
Mark Aceves.
Christopher Lininger.
Gabriela Acosta.
Luis Lizárraga León.
Samuel Acosta.
Grady Locke.
Skylene Acosta.
Brandon Lopez.
Jose Acosta Herrera.
Carlos López Kobayashi.
Andrea Acosta Guzman.
Damian Jacobo López Vela.
Jorge Aguayo López.
Diego Alonso López.
Nicole Aguilar.
José Alejandro López.
Miriam Aguilar Martínez.
Phoebe Irene López.
Aiden Aguirre.
Jaime Lowenberg.
David Aguirre.
Mario Loya.
Carol Aguirre González.
Ángel André Lozano.
Marisela Alarcón.
Lía Lozano.
Diego Alarcón Castellanos.
Roberto Lozano.
Giordana Alcantara Palay.
Andrew Lozoya.
Paulina Alcazar.
Ricardo Lozoya.
King Jordan Allen.
Bo Lundin.
Ashley Almanza Brito.
Aaron Macías.
Okay, don't forget. Bernardo Almaraz.
Jesús Maese.
Karime Almodovar.
Samuel Magallanes.
Walid Najar.
Elizabeth Andrea Magdaleno.
Galilea Alonso.
Mackenzie McGinn.
Angel Alvarado.
Gavin Mark.
Corelli Alvarado.
Sealant Mark.
Victor Alvarado Alfaro.
Brianna Marquez.
Marco Alvarez.
Fernando Márquez.
Ana Cristina Amatón.
Juan Márquez Corral.
Isabela Andolina.
Dylan Martí Cabrera.
Marcela Andrade.
Andrés Martínez.
Sofía Andrade.
Carlos Martínez.
Michelle Andujo.
Alexa Celeste Martínez.
Angel Anguiano.
Valentina Martínez.
Ashkan Arabi Mianrodi.
Vanessa Martínez.
Okay. Fernando Arellano González.
Fernanda Martínez Pérez.
Máximo Ariza.
Joseph Martínez Rapson.
Jacob Armstrong.
Dalia Masud.
Santiago Arras.
Sainé Masud.
Leslie Arreondo.
Julián Maut.
Zaira Arreondo.
Mallory McAfee.
Emeline Arroyo.
Yomaira Medina.
Juliana Arroyo.
Avery Medlock.
Carol Avila Wall.
Emmeline Medlock.
Kenda Assam.
Tania Medrano.
Morgan Bailey.
Michael Meinberg.
Kai Baker.
Ana Lucía Meléndez.
Clara Ballard.
Humberto Mena.
Genevieve Cameras.
Elisa Mercado.
Randy Cameras.
Samantha Chacha Metzger.
Ruby Ballard.
Dante Mesa.
Leah Bararata Lopez.
Daniel Millen.
Ana Barraza.
Daniel Miramontes.
David Barraza.
Cole Miranda.
Randall Barraza.
Diego Miranda.
You got it. I'm sorry. You got it. Sorry, too fast.
You were doing fine. It's just taking diplomas out of order.
Okay. All right, here we go. Sebastián Bayón.
Osman de Casas Montaño.
Okay. Emiliano Balón.
Santiago Monte.
Brandon Becerril.
Germain Monter.
Asiel Emanuel Berecil Morales. Way to go.
Daniel Morales.
Mohammed Belhaj.
Daniela Morales.
Renata Bermúdez.
Heidi Mirabel Morales.
Pamela Briescas.
Daniela Paola Morales Carabeo.
Evan Blanco.
Daniela Palez Morán Trejo.
Selena Castañeda.
Dipna Paloma Morelos.
Kaylin Blessinger.
Aida Moreno Luján.
Ana Bolivar.
Exmi Moreno Ramírez.
Fátima Boyan Igoitia.
Carolina Mota.
María Borbón.
Alejandro Muñoz.
Camila Bosques.
Amairani Enid Muñoz.
Maxwell Brennan.
Andrea Yvette Muñoz.
Christina Brink.
Xochitl Muñoz González.
Justin Burton.
Andrea Muriel.
Diego Caballero.
Stephen Murray.
René Caballero.
Noemi Nájera.
Laura Camarena Varela.
Gabriel Nava.
Joel Campos.
Roxana Navarrete.
Luis Campos Holguín.
Diego Nieto.
Alexa Campuzano Chacón.
Ariana Ochoa.
José Carrasco.
Fabián Ochoa.
Pablo Carrasco.
Karime Ochoa Ortiz.
Ruben Carrera.
Hailey Olivas.
Mario Carrera Cole.
Regina Orozco.
Damien Carrier.
Itzel Orpineda.
Damián Carrillo.
Rodrigo Ortega.
Karen Carrillo.
Ricardo Ortiz.
Oscar Castañeda.
Camila Pacheco Gómez.
Samuel Castañeda.
José Pacheco Gómez.
Miguel Castañeda Dávila.
Paulina Padilla.
Andrea Castillo.
Isabella Parker.
Gisol Castillo.
Oscar Payán.
Sabra Castillo.
Miguel Pedrosa.
Carla Castro.
Hazel Perea.
Zachary Castro.
Kimberly Pérez.
Jennifer Ceniceros.
Patrick Pérez.
Esmeralda Cerros.
Jesús Pérez Romero.
Fernanda Chacón.
Alice Pérez Mendivil.
Luisa Chacón.
Fernanda Pérez Rubio.
Alejandro Chávez.
Avery Pérez Sánchez,
Alfredo Chávez,
Eric Quesada,
Daniela Chávez,
Cameron Provencio,
Linda Chávez,
Jimena Quevedo,
Ryan Chávez,
Natalia Quijano,
Ruben Colomo,
Norcian Rabudi,
Camila Contreras,
Andrew Ramírez,
Asher Cooney,
Gael Ramírez,
Seth Cooney,
Kayla Ramírez,
Marisol Cordero Nájera,
Madeline Ramírez,
Brianna Coronado,
Aciel Ramos,
Eduardo Cortes,
Diego Ramos,
Jasmine Cortez,
Logan Randak,
Daniel Cosme,
Aiden Rascón,
Diego Cosío,
Nayeli Reali Vázquez Durán,
Juliana Cream,
Kiante Regalado,
Joshua Espino,
Ivonne Alexa Rendón,
Renata Daranco,
Valentina Restrepo Azael,
Santiago Dávalos Carrillo,
Diego Retana,
Damián Dávila,
Antonio Reyes,
Evelyn de la Cruz,
Susan Reyes,
Leonardo de la Cruz,
Amy Rico Silva,
Sofía de la Osa,
Dominic Rimpel,
Paulo Diantar,
Eduardo Rivera,
Andrés Delgado,
Giselle Rivera,
Alejandro Díaz,
Magnus Roberts,
Ana Díaz,
Diego Robles,
Nave Díaz,
Alisa Merica Rocha,
Kaylee Dolisal,
Jacob Rocha,
Crisia Durán Monclova,
Andrew Roderick,
Killian East,
Ángela Rodríguez,
Nia Encinas,
Bobby Ann Rodríguez,
Sabrina Erler,
Jamie Sofía Rodríguez,
Omar Escajeda,
Natalia Rodríguez,
Gabriel Escarciga,
Sarah Rodríguez,
Jonathan Escobar,
Nicole Rojas,
Jorge Escobedo,
Irvin Roldán,
Mylene Escobedo,
Valeria Ronquillo,
Tristan Escobedo,
Elson Ross, Lía Rubio,
Ana Lucía Esparza,
Marisa Rueda,
Natalie Esparza,
Ivana Rubalcaba,
Ruby Esquivel,
Austin Reistadt,
Mariana Estrada,
Valerie Alexa Saavedra,
Brandon Farrell,
Sasa Alexandra Salas,
Jordan Feinstein,
Jaime Salas,
César Fernández,
Joseph Salcido,
Rodrigo Fernández,
Harmony Schlesinger,
Salvador Figueroa,
William Sackley,
Casey Finn,
Johan Santos,
Kelsey Finn,
Lizuli Sandoval Guzmán,
Aileen Flores,
Emily Sanders,
Kenya Flores,
Anel Sánchez Peinado,
Leslie Flores,
Angélica Sánchez Luna,
Jimena Flores Garza,
Victoria Sánchez,
Marco Flores Melchor,
You want to keep going? I'll do it if you want, because they told me about him in the morning in summer school. So there's Omar and Steven? Yes. Yes, sir. At the very end. Yes, sir. Okay. Extenuating circumstances, these two cannot be here, but all their families are. Got it. Okay. You want to go?
Brianna Franco,
Abby Sanchez,
Guillermo Franco,
Anthony Samaniego,
Abigail Frierson,
Maya Salgado,
Samuel Furman,
Ángel Solís,
Trinity Fushil,
Moisés Seco,
Denise Galvan Canales,
Andrés Segura,
Adrián Garcia,
Yair Serrano,
Gael Garcia,
Christian Serrano Hamilton,
Steven Garcia,
Isaiah Servian,
Carlos Garcia Garcia,
Ricardo Silerio,
Alexa Garcia Martinez,
Gabriel Silva,
Isabella Garcia Ness,
Nicolas Silva,
in a minute, you can tell me. You tell me in a minute. Jesus Garcia Perez,
Taylor Silverman,
Isaac Gardea,
Tyler Silverman,
Evelyn Gaitan,
Leonardo Solano Carrillo,
Candace Gilmore,
Lucy Sosa,
Courtney Golden,
Aiden Soto,
Amador Gomez,
Mauricio Soto,
Isabella Gongora,
Galia Soto López,
Lauren Gonzalez,
Marisol Soto Romero,
Lauren Gonzalez,
Kutayaba Suedan.
Michaela Gonzalez,
Melissa Soser.
Sofia Gonzalez,
Marisa Stills.
María José González Leal,
Jocelyn Suarez.
Esteban González Murga,
Anthony Talamantes.
Alejandro González Quiñones,
Ashton Tarango.
Diana González Rojas,
Edmundo Tarín.
Grace Goodrow,
Marte Tarriba.
Jonathan Gopin,
Catalina Tavera.
Jillian Goitas,
Kenzie Taylor.
Cristian Grajeda,
Daniel Teeler.
Andrew Gregory,
Palma Tejada Andrew.
Daphne Guayardado,
Kenneth Tena.
Casiel Guerrero,
Alejandro Terán.
Montserrat Guerrero Villascusa,
Elisha Timbril.
Miriam Guevara,
Nathan Thompson.
Ana Guillot,
William Thompson.
Evelyn Gutierrez,
Quinn Tibbetts.
Samantha Gutierrez,
Alejandra Tirado Holguín.
Valeria Gutierrez Sánchez,
Daniela Torres.
Ty
David.
Halak, I'm sorry,
David Torres.
Carmen Hagar Aguirre,
Catherine Torres.
Harrison Hall,
Iván Torres Padilla.
Noor Halul,
Jacob Treadway.
Justin Halo,
Itzel Velázquez.
Rachel Hammer,
Charles Vega.
Parker Harrison,
Jesús Gabriel Vega Hernández.
Maxwell Haas. Oh, are you okay?
Evelyn Eileen Valles.
Raymond Hasbon,
Alfredo Valles.
Giovanni Heredia Suarez,
Samantha Valencia.
Ana Hernandez,
Julian Valencia.
Ana Hernandez,
Ana Karen Valdés Durón.
Camila Hernandez,
Isaac Valdés.
Hugo Hernandez,
Diego Valdés.
Isaiah Hernandez,
Guillermo Valadez.
José Hernandez,
Gilbert Lucas Urteaga.
José Hernández Moreno,
Ashley Urbieta López.
Jocelyn Herrera,
Citlali Vera Hermosillo.
Madeline Herrera,
Luis Verduzco Figueroa.
Mariana Herrera.
Luis Vergara. Ariana Beitia.
Sebastian Herrera.
Jasmine Villalobos.
Valeria Herrera.
Noah Villalobos.
Emiliano Herrera Garcia.
Isaiah Villanueva.
Jonah Hicks.
Jacqueline Villegas.
Mason Hicks.
Judith Villescas.
Fabiola Hinojos.
Ana Virgala.
Madison Ode.
Jeffrey Wagner.
Anthony Torres.
Montserrat Weisman.
Larkin Hunt.
Joshua Wall.
Devin Inglis.
Catherine Waring.
William Ingalls.
Allison Weaver.
Claire Inser.
Destiny Webb.
Kristen Isaacs Lujan.
Ethan Wells.
Zoe Ivans.
Andrea Wheeler.
Mark Jensen.
Ileani Wheeler.
Kayla Jimenez.
Joseph Werrett.
Megan Jones.
Caden White.
Ariana Juarez.
Donovan Williams.
Dalton Julson.
Paula Williams.
Santiago Jurado Gutierrez.
Sonis Williams.
Aaron Camarad.
Ethan Wilson.
Rianne Corey.
Clinton Wolf.
Caleb Klein.
Jorge Llanar.
Kyle Knutson.
Christian Cepeda Salinas.
Jaren Connery.
Siggy Zimmerman.
Colin LeBranch. Maria Lacaze.
Michelle Lazar.
Richard Lara.
Ariana Lazo.
Eden Levine.
Ryan Lewis.
Raul Lawrence.
Kenneth Lerma.
Mariana León Rodriguez.
Now, in honor of the Coronado family, faculty, and staff, and all the students and all of the alumni, we would like to honor two more students that, due to unforeseen circumstances, they could not be in here. Please, let's give a round of applause for Omar Garcia. Thank you. And Stephen Edward Pitchcolin. And that would conclude the list of graduates for Coronado High School class of 2022.
Good afternoon. My name is Naomi Katz, and I've had the privilege of serving as the senior class president. Today, I am truly honored to be able to stand in front of my Coronado classmates, their loving family and friends, and our amazing faculty and staff. It is true that collectively we have faced a lot of uncertainty these last few years, and that would be easy to focus on today. But I would rather talk about the multitude of opportunities that lie in our futures. As we venture out into the world, it is crucial to be selective, pursuing the opportunities that are sincerely you, so that we can each discover a true and unique identity. Establishing my own identity and realizing the importance of individualism has been especially challenging for me as a twin. Growing up with my twin sister Sabrina, we were born into a world in which our names were often attached to one another. We shared everything: a room, a birthday, a last name, even a womb. As we slowly started to develop our own passions, we had to come to terms with the fact that still best friends, we were no longer a package deal, doing each and every activity together. And as we started to explore solo activities, we started to get labeled. I was the tennis player, she was the golfer, and asked to distinguish who dominated what realms of our shared life. Who was smarter, more social, the troublemaker? Because of this constant comparison, I learned to prioritize my individual identity, making decisions about my personal passions and goals, rather than weighing those outside opinions and fearing the comparison that could ensue. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." So going forward, do not concede to comparison, rather be eager and unashamed as you identify and pursue your own identity. As you develop this individualism, I have no doubt that each of you will find success along your own paths, whether that be in sports, academics, contributions to societies, friendships, or anything that you find your passion in. However, I also hope that you never fail to acknowledge the community that allowed you to get there. After all, none of us would be sitting here without the support of our family and friends, challenges from our teachers and peers, and guidance from the captains, tutors, and upperclassmen who use their talents to help elevate the classmates around them. Be all of these people going forward. Support your loved ones, challenge your teammates, and pass on all the help that you received along the way. Because no matter how successful you become, it is only lasting if you use those skills, knowledge, and resources to better the community around you. Class of 2022, go forth and forge your own path, but never forget the power of community. The tassel that currently sits on the right represents the past. Our days at Coronado High School have come to an end. And now, it is time to move on to our promising futures. With that being said, graduates, please move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations, class of 2022. We made it.
Go T-Birds. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you to our band, our choir, our Marine Corps Junior ROTC, faculty, staff, honored guests, and families. Graduates, please wait. Guys, everybody listen to me. Graduates, please wait until your row is released so you may meet your family and friends outside. Have a wonderful day, and see you all graduates at Project Graduation this evening. Thank you.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. No, I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise it down. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. The moon is on my side. I have no reason to run. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? The angels never arrive, but I can hear the choir. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Tonight, we are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. Give me a second, I need to get my my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. No, I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. Carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. The moon is on my side. I have no reason to run. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? The angels never arrive, but I can hear the choir. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling